My name is Benji Cutler. I'm a junior at the Harvey School, and today we're getting to know the Harvey teachers.
Hello, Benji. My name is Mr. Lazaro. Favorite food? Pizza. Favorite movie? Cade would know that answer, and I'm going to have to go with The Rock. Oh, okay, let's go Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo Bills.
Hi, my name is Mr. Alexander. My favorite book has to be Steppenwolf by Herman Hesse. I love a book that really dives into the mind and morality and just an understanding of the human condition. Definitely my favorite book by far. Favorite TV show? This is tough. I grew up in a generation that grew up on TV, but I think my favorite show to date happens to be The Wire. It's just a great show about the city of Baltimore, and a lot of excellent things happen in that show in terms of looking at the city from different points of view, from the police department, from the school system, to the newspaper, through politics. So every season it switched the point of view about the city. So there was overlapping characters. Just a great story. Just a great group of characters. My favorite song. Again, this is a hard question. I absolutely love music, and I wish I was a musician. I'm more of a musical hack. But in terms of listening, I listen all the time. Any time I can put music on, it's on. And I absolutely love The Letter by Joe Cocker. Leon Russell's playing the piano, and it's just an incredible song. It rocks. It's got a lot of power. It's got a lot of heart. So that's my favorite song.
Hi, my name is Susan Harris, and I'm the 9th and 10th grade dean at Harvey. My favorite city is New York City most of the time, unless I'm lucky enough to be in Paris, and then it's Paris. Chicken fingers, no question about it. I love them. Dogs, German Shorthair Pointers specifically.
Hi, I'm Miss Taylor. My favorite movie is My Cousin Vinny. I grew up watching it. Hilarious, can say every line. So good. That's a tough one because I have eaten a lot of Harvey lunches, but really any tacos, but lately the pork tacos have been killing it. So good. This is odd, but my favorite sports team is the Colorado Avalanche. I'm a hockey girl. Love Colorado. Liked them when they were the Quebec Nordiques. Grew up loving them.
Hi, I'm Mr. Griffin. I've been here at the Harvey School for 17 years teaching history. My favorite movie is The Shining, written by Stephen King. Directed by Stanley Kubrick, who I think is probably the greatest director in my mind. I love everything he's done, but I love The Shining because it's just, every time that movie's on, I watch it because there's something different. I see something different in it every time, and I love horror movies. Favorite city would be, of course, New York City. I'm biased, of course, I was born there. But I always urge the kids, you've got this wondrous city 22 miles from here. Go and visit it. I mean, it'll take you probably years to visit everything. You never eat the same restaurant twice, right? It's been probably 15 years. I love New York City. I know I'm biased, but I've been to a bunch, and they're all lovely, but nothing like New York. Favorite sports team? Oh, wow. I'm a big fan of hockey, football, baseball, basketball. My favorite team no longer exists. They were called the Baltimore Colts. And they had a long storied history in Baltimore, and then the owner, who was a terrible human being, moved them to Indianapolis. And at that point, I was no longer a Colts fan. So I'm kind of like stuck in time because my team kind of got stolen from me. But I really love the Colts.
Hi, I'm Miss Vicente. So my favorite author is Kristen Hanna. I just finished A Nightingale, so that was really good. I think Trevor Noah is hysterical, and I also like his accent, so like him. This is a tough one, Benji. So it's pretty eclectic. I like Zac Brown, but then I also like classic, like U2. So it's kind of all over the place depending on the season. Sometimes the musical group will differ. So that's it.
Hi, I'm Ms. Visentainer. My favorite book would be anything by Jane Austen, but I can narrow it down because I'm reading Sense and Sensibility right now, and it's fabulous. My favorite city is New York City. Right now, I am having so much fun exploring Queens, Astoria, a little bit of Brooklyn, but really put me anywhere down there in the city and I'm happy. Favorite musical artist, I'm going to say two. First, anytime I can listen to Prince, I will. He's wonderful to dance to. Who doesn't want to listen to Purple Rain every day? But I'm also going to say I can't live without Stevie Nicks. So if you want to listen to a little Landslide or The Chain, I'd be happy.
My name is Chris Kelly. I teach robotics, AP Physics, and drone engineering, and now geometry during Slot 4. My favorite movie, if I had to pick one, it's not easy, Benji, to pick your favorite movie. I've posed this question to many people over my lifetime, which is extensive. And I usually ask the question, if you're going to be stuck on a desert island, but even though you lack, the comforts of life in general, as we perceive them, if you had to just watch one movie over and over again, that is the criteria to which I'm responding. The reason that is, there are movies that are epically received and recognized for their acting excellence and things. However, Benji, the movie that I would pick to watch on a desert island is The Fifth Element, starring Bruce Willis. This is regarded as a flop in the movie industry. Like, why would Bruce Willis, take this role? He's wearing a crazy outfit and his hair's dyed yellow. But if you haven't seen The Fifth Element, it has enough in it that I could watch it over and over again without becoming bored of it. I couldn't say that for like The Godfather. If I watched The Godfather 3 times and had to think about why Marlon Brando's eating oranges in every scene, it would upset me. I wouldn't know what to do. Too many oranges, too much to think about. But The Fifth Element, it doesn't stretch my mind, but it stretches my imagination. When the diva, a large blue woman with a squid-like head, is doing her opera performance, I find it moving and stirring. For this reason, The Fifth Element is my favorite movie.
Hi, my name is Mr. Everett, and I'm an upper school math teacher. My favorite movie has probably shifted a bit over the years, but I'd say pretty consistently now it is The Shawshank Redemption. I actually have an answer for both, and it's funny, the timing of this question, because my favorite actor and actress just started a movie that just came out, and they are Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. I find both of them endlessly entertaining, and so those are my favorites. My favorite sports team is the Los Angeles Dodgers. I've loved them since I was 6 years old, and, I probably watch at least 140 or 150 of their games a year, so it's the Dodgers.
Hi, my name is Rick Price. I'm the visual arts teacher at the Harvey School. My favorite city is San Francisco. I lived there for about 8 years in my 20s and early 30s, and that's kind of where my art career started, and I love the weather there. It's nice and cool, but if you want, you can get warmer weather outside of San Francisco. It's beautiful, and I hope maybe someday I can move back. My favorite Harvey lunch is the rice bowls, where Sushata will put some kind of meat in there and mix it with some sauces and add kimchi and any other kind of things with it. I love that. My favorite actor is Harrison Ford, because I grew up with him as Han Solo and as Indiana Jones, and it just made a huge impression on me as a kid, and anything he does for me is something I'll watch, and I just look back on him and I think, so many great things about my childhood, and so I really, really like him.
My name is Mr. Rubel. My favorite Harvey lunch is Taco Day. Favorite movie is going to be Castle in the Sky. It's a Ghibli film. Really good. Favorite food is going to be Korean. Specifically, I like jjajangmyeon.
Hi, my name is Mr. Norman. I am the choir director, general music teacher, and music director for the shows here at the Harvey School. Favorite sports team is the Cleveland Browns, because I need to suffer, apparently. Favorite song is Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. That is the one that I was ready to give up on piano, and I heard that I was young, and I said I need more of this song, and I continued my studies and then learned jazz, and so it all comes from that in great harmonies. So Uptown Girl, Billy Joel. Oh, favorite movie, I've got like 10, right? So top 3, you got to go Raiders of the Lost Ark, Star Wars, E.T. That's like my holy trinity. Those are the ones I went to NYU for film school, and those are the reasons why. Then you got to add in there The Right Stuff, Moneyball, The Philadelphia Story, classic from the 1940s. Katharine Hepburn, Jimmy Stewart, and Cary Grant. Back to the Future's up there. The Thing is a fun horror movie. So those are up there. Favorite TV show, since you asked. Doctor Who, I think, and it's kind of a cheat because it's got like 40 years of episodes. And it can be a comedy, it can be an adventure, it can be a horror show. It's got time travel, so it's pretty cool.
Hello, my name's Mr. Fink. I am a 6th and 7th grade math teacher here at Harvey, and I'm doing an interview. The New York Rangers. I've been really excited about the playoffs. I think they're going to make a long run, and that's definitely the sport that I watch the most on TV and follow the most. My favorite Harvey lunch has to involve egg drop soup, so I don't care about what else it is, but Lucio and Melissa and Chef Sushada in there, they know I'm always begging for egg drop soup, so I'll take whatever else they give, but as long as it has egg drop soup. It has to be a dog, and in particular my own dog, Rosie, because she bugs me and we spend endless amount of time together. She's a black lab.
Hello, Mr. Ford. I am the Dean of Students at the Harvey School. My favorite movie, I don't have one particular movie. I have my favorite movies are The Avengers, just because it's just amazing. My favorite animal, so I have 3 different types. So my favorite land animal is a lion. My favorite air animal is a peregrine falcon. And a favorite sea animal is an orca. My favorite sports team, the one and only, the best of the best, the New York Knicks.
Hi, I'm Mr. Leahy. I'm the attendance coordinator here at Harvey, and I'm here with Benji Cutler. My favorite movie is Remember the Titans. My favorite TV show probably has to be Vikings. My favorite sports team, that's a double-edged sword. For hockey, it's New York Islanders, and my pride and joy, my Ohio State Buckeyes.
How's it going? I'm Mr. Leibovic. I teach science at the Harvey School. My favorite movie, there's a whole bunch, but I would say Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino. It's a good one. My favorite TV show would probably be Naruto, the anime. My favorite book would be East of Eden by John Steinbeck.
Hi, my name is Mr. Morse. I've been at the school for about, too long, 22 years, and teaching history. My favorite TV show of all times is Hogan's Heroes, which is a sitcom based on World War II and a group of POWs who've been captured by the Germans. It makes the Germans look like fools, yet you still get an insight into World War II because they're sneaking out of the camp and sabotaging all the areas in Germany that they're around, blowing up industrial plants and then sabotaging the German war force. My favorite musical artist would be U2. When I was younger, it was more like The Who, classic rock. But as I've grown older, I've gained an appreciation for U2 because of their longevity. Almost in the same sense as like a Beatles fan, or a Rolling Stones fan is actually better because their longevity is unbelievable, and they just keep coming out with great songs. From their younger days to today. Favorite sports team of all time? Bruins, yeah. Boston Bruins. So I like baseball. I'm not all that keen on basketball. I'll watch it. I like all sports, but I really love hockey, and the Bruins are my favorite team. So I'm hoping they win the Stanley Cup this year.
Hi, my name is Sushada Palmer. I am a senior chef manager at the Harvey School. The TV show I like, Seinfeld. I know it's old, but yeah. I love dog. I have dog. Her name is Coco. She's like almost 3 years old now. Yes. Tennis. I play tennis every week. So yeah, my favorite sport would be tennis.
Hello, I'm Gary Napoli. I work security at the Harvey School, and I'm going to answer 3 questions for Benji today. My favorite movie is Hoosiers with Gene Hackman and Barbara Hershey. I would say honorary mention would be War Horse, Steven Spielberg movie from 2012. That would be honorary mention. That's very easy. The Green Bay Packers extremely easy. Been a Packer fan since I was 10 years old. I'd say maybe even earlier, maybe 8 years old. You know, when my father bought me a number 21 jersey, Bob Jeter, cornerback, Green Bay Packers, number 21 jersey. I think I was 8, but that's an easy one. Still a Packer fan. My favorite song is In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel, Far and Away.
Hi, my name is Mr. Casio. I'm a history teacher here at Harvey and track and field and cross country coach. Favorite TV show would definitely be Adventure Time. I have a tattoo of it as one of my examples of why I like it so much. Favorite sport? That's a tough one. Probably track and field, I suppose, obviously. Absolute love the sport, love the opportunities for everyone to be able to participate in all different things and be successful. Favorite food for sure is pizza. Can't go wrong with pizza. Different toppings. I feel like most people like pizza. Even bad pizza is usually good pizza. Can't go wrong. Pepperoni's my favorite topping, but I love a good buffalo chicken as well.
Hi, I'm Mr. Kiesling. I teach 11th and 12th grade English at the Harvey School. My favorite animal is the cat. Cats are independent and they often don't bother you and they often don't like people. And I think they're far superior to dogs, which are gross and disgusting and annoying, and you have to take them outside to go to the bathroom. My favorite food is chocolate. Chocolate is the best tasting thing in the world. It is better than any other thing people might consider a food. Certainly better than broccoli, for instance, because broccoli does not taste like chocolate. Only chocolate tastes like chocolate. My favorite celebrity is Lindsay Lohan. She was a child star who crashed and burned in a spectacular manner, and I believe that her entire life is a commentary on the perils of fame at a young age, and she exemplifies the dangers of Hollywood and a life of excess.
My name is Ray Layson, and I'm the director of athletics. My favorite movie is Bull Durham. Baseball movie, obviously. My favorite food is my mom's chicken cutlets. My favorite song is All I Need by Method Man and Mary J. Blige.
Hi, my name is Bruce, Mr. Osborne, and speaking here with Benji, and he has a battery of questions for me. My favorite TV show, I'll name two. Two that I go back to consistently, MASH, which is only reruns now, and I guess my second favorite show is a detective series, comedy mixed in, is Monk with Tony Shalhoub, who's a great actor. Again, a challenging question because there's so many, but I'll go way back in time, and I'm not a contemporary, but I'll say Charlie Chaplin, and another a little bit later, I will say James Cagney, who had a remarkable career. My favorite sports team, and again, do not ridicule me for this, but I will go with the Boston Bruins. I mean, I've been a Bruins fan since forever, and I wish them well in their playoff run.
Hi, this is Mr. Seymour. My favorite book at the moment is Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace. Challenging book, but I've read it several times and I know it offers a lot on each reread. My favorite musical artist has to be The Fish from Vermont. I saw them a bunch as a kid and I would like to see them again. They're touring again, so yeah. Cat is the best animal, hands down.
I am Meg Booth, and I'm the Director of College Counseling at Harvey. My favorite TV show is actually Breaking Bad. Not sure what that says about me, but I do love it. My favorite city is Paris, in France. My favorite food is lobster.
Hi, this is Mr. Wallers, and I'm the Technology Director here at Harvey, which means if you plug it in, it's my problem. My favorite animal would have to be my dog. Riley. A lot of you people know Riley. She's a little white dog. She was around here all last fall. My other dog just passed away last year, so she's the only one I have left, and so she's definitely my favorite little animal. She's a pain, but she's a great animal. I love her a lot. Oh, my wife and I really like this show called Longmire. It's set out in the West. It's a sheriff that is out in Wyoming, and so there's a lot of Western themes and Native American themes, and there's a reservation there and stuff like that, and there's a big mystery that's involved with it, so it's a lot of fun. There was like 6 seasons of it. We really enjoyed it a lot. Well, other than here, you mean? Katona, favorite city on the planet? No, I lived in Chicago for many years when I went to college, and then I stayed there for a few years after when I started. I really liked Chicago. It was a nice. It's a lot smaller than New York, space-wise and stuff, but it was a lot of fun, and I really liked the pizza.
My favorite animal, Benji. The animal kingdom, as we know, is quite vast. I mean, how would one discern what their favorite animal is? There are so many. And I don't mean to exclude animals, but since you're forcing me into a box where I have to choose one animal, I'd have to base that on the most loyal animal I've experienced in my life. I'm not saying that there aren't animals more loyal in the animal kingdom. I mean, I don't know. I haven't had a pet leopard or, a basilisk. I mean, they might be quite loyal. So in my realm of human experience, I'm going to answer this question as the dog. I've had dogs. They're very loyal. The dog. Let's move on.
My name is Miss Carosa, and I am one of the 3 college counselors. My favorite food is pizza. My favorite sports team are the New York Knicks, Knicks and 6. And my favorite musical artist is Coldplay. Maybe Strawberry Hill. There's so many. Viva La Vida. There's a lot. Fix You. There's a lot. Too many.
My name is Allison Noakes, and I'm an upper school art teacher. My favorite food is probably tacos because you can have so many different kinds of tacos and they're always good. My favorite animal is probably a cat. As most people know, I didn't always love cats, but ever since I got my first cat about 7 years ago, I have become one of those people who talks about her cat all the time. My favorite sport is running. I coach cross country and I like to run on my own, and I ran track when I was in high school and college.
Hi, my name is Peter. I'm the athletic trainer here at Harvey. My favorite movie probably of all time is A Bronx Tale, followed by The Dark Knight. But when it comes to comedy, either The Hangover or Step Brothers. My favorite food is probably my grandmother's cooking from home. Can't go wrong with pizza, and I could probably eat pizza every day. And also like a solid place where you get like chicken wings or buffalo wings. The New York Jets is my favorite sports team, followed by the Yankees, and let's go Knicks.
Hey, I'm Mr. Zazarino. I'm an upper school English teacher. My favorite movie is Mulholland Drive with Naomi Watts, directed by David Lynch. Love it. Favorite musical artist all time is the Beatles, but right now it would be the Lemon Twigs. The New York Knicks. Let's go Knicks, baby.
My favorite food. There's only one food, Benji, I'd ask if you could eat it over and over and over again. The same criteria I'd use for anything. All right? This food isn't got the quality of being, nutritious in the conventional sense, but it's something you could survive on. And that's pizza, Benji. But it's not just pizza, because New York has pizza that is what we would define as beep, 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 right? I had to edit myself out because I was using bad words, all right? But the type of pizza you would want to have is Pepe's, Frank Pepe's Pizza, the original on Worcester Street. Having come from the New Haven area, the Pepe's Pizza, followed closely by Sally's, Beats, and Modern Beats, all there on Worcester Street. Those are the pizzas you want to have. And if you haven't had them and you look around the classroom right now and you see your friends going, no, New York has good pizza, that's not the pizza you want. You want Pepe's Pizza, the original, Frank Pepe's, on Worcester Street. That is my favorite food, Benji.
Hi, my name is Nate Alexander, and I teach media arts at the Harvey School. Difficult question, but if you've taken film studies with me, you'll probably know the answer. I love the movie Ran. It's a really cool movie, Japanese film by the legendary director Kurosawa. Has large battle scenes, epic samurai fights, and it's Shakespeare's King Lear. So just a really cool, interesting movie all around. Hands down, definitely 100% Jets fan. Go Jets. Huge fan of football. I love my Jets. So. All right. After much thinking, few answers. Depends on the mood. Can't go wrong with love some classic rock like Grateful Dead. You got America, great band. Some really awesome songs by them. And then sometimes you're just in a different mood for some classics like can't go wrong with Frank Sinatra and some oldies like that. So yeah.
I'm Mr. Salt, and I teach physics and AP biology and 9th grade science. My favorite animal is the octopus. The octopus is super cool because an octopus has 3 hearts. It has incredible camouflage ability. It squirts ink and has brains distributed throughout its body. I love Breaking Bad. Walter White is the ultimate anti-hero. Jesse Pinkman is the perfect hero, lovable victim, bad guy, all at the same time. Dim sum is my favorite food. The dumplings, the soup dumplings, the noodles, the roast duck. Come on, it's amazing.
Hi, I'm Bill Knauer, and I'm the head of school. I'd say my favorite city is Madrid. I lived there for a year after college. It's a really welcoming place. There's lots of culture, great restaurants. I actually lived with a family when I was there, and they're still sort of like my second family. So it's a place that sort of feels like home away from home. I'm from Detroit, so I've always remained loyal to all of my sports teams from Detroit, and they don't usually win anymore. Except the Lions had a great season last year, so I think it was really fun to watch them sort of have a comeback and get close to going all the way. And so I'd say they're my favorites now. My favorite food, I'm going to be a little general, would be Asian food. And if I have to be specific, I'd say dim sum. I really enjoy the variety, the flavors. When I was traveling in China a few years ago, a number of the restaurants I stayed in had breakfast that was sort of the Western breakfast or the Asian breakfast. And I really liked getting up and having noodles and dim sum and things. So I'd say that's my favorite food.
Oh, first I'd like to say hello to the broadcasting, is that what it is, the broadcasting class? You're now operating in the Kelly Green Room, which I was kicked out of, the room I established for broadcasting, where we did a live TV show every Friday on Harvey current events and things people are interested in. Now I have to walk to the middle school every day because Mr. Alexander has displaced me. However, if I had to be displaced from the classroom, the Kelly Green Room that I established and painted the wall with my own hands, if I had to be displaced, having Nate Alexander, who played football for me, which you might not guess, Nate is surprisingly athletic by looking at him and ascertaining, as he might not fit into the social norm of the perfect athlete. I assure you, Mr. Alexander is a capable athlete and a very well-rounded human, and you're in good hands. Benji, please ask me the questions that you need to. Go.